Dzień dobry i witam was wszystkich bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku Wilk pośród nas. W dzisiejszym odcinku będziemy dalej zajmować się śledztwem. Nasz wilk pragnie krwi. Także czym prędzej, zaczynajmy.
And eat more chicken.
Rozpoczynamy teraz epizod trzeci. Nosił wilk razy kilka. Nosili też wilka, także zaczynajmy.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning,
Kolejny rozdział.
a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god.
Czy jestem ciekawa, co było na tych kasetach, a nie zdążyłam przysłuchać, nie wiem czemu. Nie wiem, czemu mi nie pozwoliło posłuchać kaset, ale... Oczywiście okazuje się, że tak jak podejrzewałam, Crane jest wyrolem. A to gnój, zabiję go. Zabiję go.
I'll rip them apart.
Crane? Ugh. God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
Crane's the killer.
What? Ichabod Crane? How do you know?
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
Crane has been stalking Snow White.
That perverted little fucker might be after Snow. I need to find her right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
the
Bridge.
Trip trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby!
Jeżeli idziemy do Trip
Wait.
Trapu.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful.
What are you trying to say?
You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Przypomniałam sobie to zdjęcie, o chyda. Ju. Ale to jest ciekawy obrót spraw. Generalnie fajnie. Powiedzmy, że nie spodziewałam się, że tak to się potoczy. Okej, czyli jednak nie poszliśmy do Trip Trapu, tylko od razu na... od razu na pogrzeb.
Lily had many friends, but few fables she was truly close to. If you're here, then you were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for. I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside.
Nie wiedziałam, co mam wybrać.
It
Znaczy myślałam, żeby nie przerywać, więc to na jedno wychodzi, nie?
That the memory of Lily will sustain as well. And it will, in time, equal in strength
Ale
to
myślę,
our
że
mourning her
musimy
loss.
się ze Śnieżką zbierać
And it is in
stąd
that
czym
spirit
prędzej.
that I'd like to talk about
Bo Crane
what
nas
you've
widział
all been so grateful to
przez
share
lusterko,
with
więc wie, że
your
jesteśmy na jego
memories of
tropie.
her. How she could be
Z drugiej strony
stubborn
jesteśmy
and
tutaj z nią,
patient.
więc
I'll
możemy
miss
ją
you.
bronić,
About you.
ale nie.
How she
Miss our
carried a
fights.
torch for the old
I'll
ways,
miss you.
for tradition,
Holly.
for pageantry. And most of all, it seems how
Now you will never
Lily
die
loved-
from indifference
dearly
or
loved
lead a
her friends
tedious
and
life.
family.
Goodbye,
She loved
sweetheart.
being around them.
Thanks for
in
everything.
good times and bad.
Vivian.
I never met Lily,
Vivian.
but from
Okej, jeszcze
what I've
jest
been
jedno.
told, I know in my heart
You were a
that she
big,
would have
bright,
liked to be
shining
here
star in this
And now we'll have
shithole of
our,
a town.
moment
I
of
miss you
silence.
already.
Thank you.
Gran.
O, skończyła. Śnieżka, spierdzielamy.
Bigby, is everything okay?
Nope.
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Holly, settle down. I'll only take a minute.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie? After you promise me?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Crane's a fucking prick, so this doesn't surprise me.
Hey, what do you know? We actually agree on something.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I think I know who murdered your sister.
Who?
Maybe we should talk about this somewhere else?
What? No, I deserve to know.
I know, but this isn't the way to go about this.
I don't give a fuck about the way. I don't care about procedure.
I think it was Ichabod Crane.
What?
Crane?
Crane.
Okay, everyone, just stop. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat while everyone else gets back to the funeral.
What? He says that fucking Crane murdered Lily and you expect me to...
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first. Look, Holly, I know how this must
nie
feel.
lubię typa.
You don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
I just want to get Lily's killer, Holly. Nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
Crane,
Yeah.
I can't believe this. This is someone I've worked with for decades. This is a guy, he gets frickin' shakes when he has to order food. I mean, what are you telling me? It's all an act? Just what have you found? Bigby?
Snow, Crane is completely obsessed with you.
Oh my god, if this is about how Crane treats me at work...
Just listen to me for a second, all right? I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know. He plays your story over and over again.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it.
I thought that Crane might be looking for you. I thought you might be in trouble.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because
Debil
please,
zostawił,
Bigby, don't
debil
confuse
zostawił
things.
swoje zdjęcie na miejscu
Deposing Crane
zbrodni,
would be the
więc...
next step.
Aż zobacz se. Yeah.
You took a cab here, right?
Yeah.
I'll drive.
Snow,
Narissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
It's just that something's come up.
We really should go.
And we will, okay? 2 minutes. This is important too.
A ja myślę, że powinniśmy
How'd it go?
spierdalać.
At the motel. Did you find anything?
Yeah. Lily was killed there. It was an awful mess.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Narissa!
Yeah, coming!
Constable? Wait, easy now, girl. You
A
know
to
how this
chujce.
goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do? That way, it's proper.
Boże, prawie
Tell
nie
you to
kliknęłam.
run, but it won't do any good. Just make it more fun for me.
What are you dreaming about? You ain't a fast enough pup to prevent me from emptying both barrels into Snow White's face over there. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But I am a professional, and we're here for a job. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fit to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go
Nie
anywhere.
pracują dla
Just
Crane'a.
sit in your office and whistle to heaven for a few short days.
You have 3 seconds to fuck off before this goes to a place you don't want it to.
Oh, I don't have my stopwatch on me. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now.
Just don't hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? They want me to leave Crane alone.
Crane?
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old boy. Really. That wasn't right, telling everyone our dealings.
Powinni wiedzieć, bo jesteśmy tutaj tylko sami, a oni i tak są, kurczę,
Holly?
ponadprzeciętnie silni i mogą pomóc bardziej.
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking
A my
freaks are not
jesteśmy
getting away with
chujowym
this.
szeryfem.
Holly, don't move!
Yeah, listen to your lady, love.
Calm down, Holly.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead hole.
I'm gonna kill you!
I got it done.
O kurczę. Nie wiem czemu, nie byłam gotowa na to, żeby klikać Q. O Jezus. O Boże. Śnieżka to co? A, pobiegła do niej. To ją akurat zabili? Jak to jest, że niektórzy są tacy nieśmiertelni, jak kurczę pan myśliwy, że można go ćkać siekierą po mózgu i on nie umrze, a do niej mogli po prostu strzelić i że chyba już nie żyje. Ojej. No ciekawe. Ciekawe, co będzie w tym rozdziale. Epizod 3. Nosił wilk razy kilka. Siedziba biura baśniogrodu, budynek Woodland.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine.
Oh.
I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Okay. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
Woda źródlana i jałowiec.
I know. I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
So, to recap...
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's incomprehensible.
Na pewno zabił Lily, czy tą wcześniejszą, to nie wiem.
Everything points to Crane murdering Lily. What isn't adding up for me is Faith. Why would he kill her? It doesn't seem connected.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. Just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight.
Oczywiście może się okazać, że to wcale nie Crane,
really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
I just can't fucking stand that they got away.
We'll catch up to them, Bigby. You did enough.
Węszy ich trop.
Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight, it's on my mind.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy
się jednak nie spoufalać.
when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
I kliknęła się?
I guess it doesn't matter.
Przecież kliknęłam, no!
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
Było
I
nawet
can't
słychać
finish the mirror.
kliknięcie.
It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
No, że
Yes,
Crane go
it's,
zabrał, no.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have
Okay.
left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Mam wrażenie, że Buffkin czuje się useless.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do, yank on his hair? I'm only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay, okay. Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Okej. Biurko Crane'a. Ojejku. No, mam zamknięte okno i już mi zaczyna brakować tlenu. O, pierzyska. O, mamy ten. Nie skrzynkę.
What is it?
Klucz.
The key to his room at the open arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
A lot of blood and flowers.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Don't worry, Snow. We'll get him.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Ciekawe, z kim jest tak naprawdę związany. W sensie on i dwaj bliźniacy to stoi nad nimi wszystkimi. Tak. Czy wiadomo coś na temat dodatkowych funduszy, o które prosiłem? Jak wspomniałem w poprzednim liście, należy poprawić nasze obecne warunki bytowe. Daje się wyczuć niepokój u niektórych lokatorów, co kompletnie mnie nie dziwi. Nie powinno się ich karać tyłką na farmę. Z pewnością jest pan zajęty, ale rozwiązanie tej sprawy powinno być pańskim priorytetem. Pozdrawiam, Wayland Smith. Okej. Szanowny panie Crane, piszę ponownie, aby prosić o przysłanie kogoś do naprawienia klimatyzacji. W naszym mieszkaniu strasznie grzeje, a na skórze Pinokia wychodzą drzazgi. Nie wiem, o co dokładnie chodzi, ale nie brzmi to dobrze. Byłbym wdzięczny, gdyby naprawiono klimatyzację, o co prosiłem już 3 miesiące temu. Przynajmniej dajcie nam jakiś wiatrak. Z szanowaniem, Oj Blue. Proszę, proszę, mamy tutaj też Pinokia. Panie Crane, mówił pan, że wyłoży pieniądze na tynkowanie w moim budynku po ostatnich ekscesach w pokoju 204. Dziadostwo odpada od tych jebanych ścian. Proszę to naprawić. W takim stanie nie mogę go wynająć, a czekam już kilka dni. Nie wspomnę o tym, że obiecał pan przysłać kogoś do naprawienia szyby w drzwiach frontowych. I co? Jajco? Jest jeszcze gorzej. Proszę ogarnąć temat ropuch.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Okej. Jeszcze tutaj mamy? Nie, tylko tą szufladkę. Okej. Nóżka.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Jakiś drażliwy ten chłop.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was, and I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere else.
The Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
Look, chances are I'll have to swing by both anyway, so...
No, chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear.
Ciekawe,
if
czemu
that's
mu
what
aż tak
concerns you.
zależy.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Fine, I don't care. Just go ahead.
We can't just let Bluebeard run amok in Crane's place.
Ha!
He's after something. I just don't know what it is. We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Ojojoj. Musimy wybrać. Okej, mamy 3 możliwości.
Alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Okej, biuro braci, apartament Crane'a czy bar Holly? Otóż tak, musimy znaleźć wiedźmę, do której Crane się uda. Może mieć ją albo wpisany w zeszycie Crane, albo Holly, ponieważ oboje z nich korzystali z jej usług. Bracia i... Oni po prostu są chyba w tej całej organizacji, no to ciężko powiedzieć, o co chodzi, kurde, mafia czy coś, no nie, w sensie, no jest w grupie złodupców. Są w grupie złodupców. W której też jest Crane. Ale najprawdopodobniej to siostra Holly ma zapisany gdzieś adres tej wiedźmy, bo musiała pewnie się do niej udawać regularnie, chociaż Crane też. Ale skoro Crane uciekł, to mógł zabrać to ze sobą. Kotek. Dobrze. Pójdźmy do Holly.
No, I'm better off dealing with
The witch's identity must be with Lily's stuff. I should go see Holly first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll check in with you later. I hope you know what you're doing.
No pewnie, że wiem. Jestem profesjonalnym wilkiem, szeryfem.
She's asleep, you fucking idiot.
O Jezu, no dobra, to zobaczymy, co tam się dzieje już w następnym odcinku, także zasubskrybuj, żeby nie przegapić, bo akcja się rozkręca. Zostaw ładny komentarz, lajka i widzimy się już jutro. Pa!